Okay, girls, so we continue our videos with number 3, which is percentages to fractions. Okay, so number 3, percentages to fractions. Wonderful. So I'm going to continue with the same analogy. So Miss Ochoa with the pink dress, and it's going to change into yellow dress. So the pink dress is dressed as a percentage and the yellow dress is dressed as a fraction. Remember that it's the same Miss Ochoa, same person, only with a different dress. The same here. We're going to find in our first example 21% how to write it down as a fraction. So it's the same value, only dress up in a different way. Okay, so how do we do this? So it's similar to what we were doing before. We know that 21% means 21 per 100 or 21 out of 100. So how do we do this? We say 21% is equal to 21 out of 100. And that's all we have to do. Your questions are going to ask you to simplify this fraction. In this case, we can't simplify this one. I'm going to upload a video of how to simplify fractions using your CAS. I'm not interested in your doing this at this stage by hand. If you want me to explain how to simplify fractions, we can do that. But for the purposes of these videos, I just want you to be able to express a percentage as a fraction, and then to get to the answer by simplifying, you can use your CAS. Okay, I'm more interested about the concept. Okay, so that's first example that we have here. Let's say about 9%. Okay, so if I have 9%, how will we write 9% as a fraction? The same. 9% is the same as 9 out of 100. Okay, again, I know that I can't simplify this one, so that's my final answer. The next one, 70%, the same as 70 out of 100. I know that I can simplify this one. You can be asking, how does Ms. Ochoa know when to simplify and when not? It's only a matter of experience that I know to identify fractions that can be simplified. But if you're not sure, what you need to do is just use your calculator with the video that I'm doing. So I'm using here my CAS. I'm doing exactly the same steps that I show you. 70 over 100, and I get that this one is going to be equal to 7 out of 10, and that will be my final answer. Okay, what other one do I have here? 60%, which is the same as writing 60 out of 100, and if I use my calculator, it's going to be 60 out of 100, which is equal to 3/5. And the last of these examples that we're going to do is 75%, which is 75 out of 100, and using my calculator to simplify it, I get that this is equal to 3/4 or 3/4. Fantastic. Okay, so this is the second part. Okay, just let me see. So with what we started here of what is a percentages, we already have talked about how to start with a percentage and go to a fraction, and also how to start with a fraction and go to a percentages. So now we're going to do some more examples, and then I will set up the questions that you need to do for today's class.